They bring Kendall Lamb in as an extra blocker. And Savage tight spiral on target. DeAndre Hopkins shoved out of bounds out at the 36-yard line.
Every week Hopkins gets your best corner. This week it's Jimmy Smith in type one-on-one coverage, and that's an excellent throw by Savage, backed up on his own 7-yard line. And Hopkins wins in transition. He gets out of his break at full speed effortlessly. Nice work.
Ravens showing blitz. They do get it quickly to Hopkins on a screen. And he's tackled around the ankles by C.J. Mosley, the fourth-year linebacker out of Alabama. He's been to 2 Pro Bowls in his first 3 years. Again, where he played for Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh's brother. Savage, nice throw and a catch by Hopkins. Carrying the ball like a loaf of bread. He'll get a trip to the Gruden compound to get hit by some pool noodles. He did make it to the 42-yard line.
No idea what Jimmy Smith's playing here. Thinks he has some help inside. Nobody's home. Ravens got too cute that time. They got caught in a disguise, and Tom Savage with a huge third down delivery.
Savage with time, and he's on target to Hopkins. There is a flag down.
Is it on offense? Is it on Hopkins?
He's been called for 4 offensive pass interference penalties this season. That leads the league.
He's going to go against Baltimore.
Holding. Defense, number 22. 5-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Oh, it's the trips formation at the top of the screen. And they isolate Hopkins. And if you ever single cover Hopkins, Bill O'Brien is telling his quarterback to throw it to number 10. And it's the second time tonight I've seen him beat Jimmy Smith. Good call by the referees. I love watching the best against the best. Last week, what a battle Hopkins had against Patrick Peterson. And this week he's drawn Jimmy Smith in man-to-man situations. And this matchup right here could decide this game.
That was the most fun he's ever had one-on-one against Peterson. He said he thought Peterson was the best corner he's ever played. Jefferson.
Oh, they isolate him a lot in trips. They put 3 receivers on one side, and they isolate Hopkins as much as anybody in football. 198 times they've isolated him. They've targeted him 46 times. You can see what a big part of their offense it is. Here it is again. Trips at the top of the screen. And if they single Hopkins, they're going to throw him the ball again.
For about 30 seconds before he got the call from somebody else. Savage, deep ball up for grabs with Hopkins, and there's a flag for pass interference.
They can't handle Hopkins.
Nope. And it's Jimmy Smith who is having a great year. John Harbaugh thinks he's going to go to the Pro Bowl for the first time this year.
Pass interference.
Trips.
Defense,
if they single coverage Hopkins, they're going to throw the ball every time.
Automatic.
They don't care if Jimmy Smith's over there or not. It's a double move, and before Eric Weddle can get there, Jimmy Smith. It's an obvious call there.
No doubt.
Hopkins, incredible durability, 75 straight starts, and he never misses a snap. That's what I admire about him the most. He loves the misery of the fourth quarter and being tired. He wears people out.
He does a lot of endurance training, runs 5 miles a day in the offseason, runs hills. Saw some old training videos of Jerry Rice running hills. I always marveled at how he was in great shape in the fourth quarter. Inactive on IR. They tried to set up a quick pop to Hopkins. Out of the University of Pittsburgh after stays at Rutgers and Arizona. Deep throw on target. Hopkins first down deep into Baltimore territory.
I'm telling you, if you're playing the Texans, you can't give him a lot of single coverage on the backside of trips. As soon as the safety comes down, Tom Savage shreds him. And DeAndre Hopkins is having quite a night. And he has burned Jimmy Smith repeatedly. His stamina is incredible. Look at that yardage in the fourth quarter. This man never comes off the field. He plays 99% of the snaps. He's exhausted. But his best work comes in the fourth quarter. 20 yards a catch, 400 yards of real estate. Man.
Those are the numbers that you appreciate so much. 97% of the snaps 97, and this year 98%. He never comes off the field.
That's what you're paying for. You're paying for durability, and you're paying people for availability. And the great players, they don't miss much action.
Much more than what these Texans are doing, and if they get Watt back healthy next year and Merciless and have a full season of Deshaun Watson, look out for them as a Super Bowl contender next year.
No doubt. And look out for the Baltimore Ravens. This team is scary. They have a great defense. They have great leadership from Terrell Suggs, the best special teams I've seen all year. And they have a quarterback, if he can heat up, they're formidable.
And the coaching staff played a big part in the win tonight. That fake punt really did turn the entire vibe of this game. 23-16.